Hey everyone, this is Chrono Pinoy X here, and I'm sure many of you have been waiting for some form of update regarding myself, the situation me and my family were in, and of course, any content regarding this channel. Now, this is that update video that I said I was going to do back in June, but kind of held it off, mostly because I didn't have the right equipment at the time. But now I'm able to update you all with all of the information I can provide and when you can expect content on this channel once again. First and foremost, I do have a bit of bad news in that I don't think I can make proper content, at least not as of yet, up until this point. Possibly early August, I won't be able to do anything as of yet. And that's mostly because of the fact that even though I do have some of the equipment ready in order for me to record things, the other stuff is still in that situation where I can't tell if they're gonna work or not. The main problems that I have are with my consoles, the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and the Nintendo Switch. For those of you who have seen my post regarding the Nintendo Switch, the handheld works just fine, but the dock is pretty much dead. Regarding the PS5 and the PS4, PS5 I can't really touch it and look at the internals because that's breaking the warranty of the item, whereas the PS4 I haven't inspected it as of yet, but if the damage is not severe, I might be able to fix it, but if it's the alternative and it is severe, then unfortunately I won't be able to use that console. But that's pretty much the brunt of the bad news here regarding making content. I can't make content because the actual items that I need to record gameplay are stopping me from making any kind of content as of right now. Hopefully that is something that I can alleviate as soon as possible, but for the time being, that is the reason why I'm not able to post any kind of content thus far on this channel, at least the same ones that I do previously. So with the bad news out of the way, I do have some major good news as well. One of the biggest ones being the fact that me and my family have now moved into a permanent place of residence. That's the reason why back in June, I did say I was going to update people, but I never really got to it because we were busy moving away from that temporary accommodation all the way to our new place. And as I said in the beginning, I didn't really have any equipment at the time. So yeah, it was a very busy month for us. Having said all of that, not only were we able to find a new place of residence, I was also able to replace one of the biggest parts of my recording equipment, which was my computer. My PC was not just used in order to make content and play games on, I also used it for other means as well, like doing accountant work, for example, in order to manage things like taxes and whatnot. So this was something that's really important for myself in order for me to sort out a lot of things in my life as well. So being able to replace this as soon as possible was a major good news for myself as well as my family as well, who may need my help in order to sort things out through the internet, for example, or just through the computer. So yeah, being able to replace my PC is another big good news. Alongside that, my Nintendo Switch handheld works just fine, which means that the only thing I need to replace is the Nintendo Switch dock. Fortunately enough, when you go to something like Amazon, there are a lot of third-party docks that work just fine on the Nintendo Switch, and these should be able to replace my current dock that has been burnt away. So hopefully once I order one of these things, which are literally a quarter of the price of the original dock when you look on Amazon for example, this should get me the ball rolling when it comes to making content for things like Monster Hunter Rise as well as Monster Hunter Stories 2 if I want to play that on, let's say, the Nintendo Switch. Alongside that, I can technically have an alternative to my PlayStation 5/PlayStation 4 if I'm not able to get those consoles working. As I just said, I do have a new PC, and not only is this PC spec for spec similar to that of my old one, this PC has a bit of an upgrade to it as well in that it has an RTX 3060. It should be able to handle Steam games just fine, if not much better than the one I had before. So yeah, there's a lot of good news as you can see right there. It's just a matter of time in sorting all of those parts out with regards to recording gameplay clips in order to make sure that I can give you the proper content that I originally did on this channel, such as Monster Hunter lore videos or any content regarding any other games that I might be playing in future. So hopefully with all of those good news, around August time, I could get everything rolling again and give you all the content that you deserve on this channel. And now for the final part of this video that I think is possibly the most important, I just want to give a massive thanks to each and every single individual who has helped us out over the past 2 months during our time of need. It doesn't matter what contribution you made, how big or how small it is, because if there's one thing I know for a fact, it's that no matter what kind of help you provided us, it helped us through over the past 2 months during our desperate time of need. We did not expect ourselves to be in a fire like that, and it was something that was very unfortunate for myself and my family. Whether you're family, friends, neighbors, people who subscribe to this channel and follow me on social media, people who contributed to our GoFundMe page, donated physical items to us, and everything of the like. No matter what kind of support you provided us, those were all things that helped us get all the way back to normal, especially considering the fact that over the past 2 months, it felt like everything was just going downhill for myself as well as my family. So once again, I want to thank all of you for supporting us in every way, shape, and form that you can. I would put a massive list of every single person who's helped us out during our time of need, but first and foremost, that would be an extremely long list that I would probably go through an entire week in order for me to list down every single person. And not only that, I won't be able to provide every single person's name anyway on that list because some of you have donated anonymously to things like our GoFundMe page. So I'm just gonna go ahead and thank each and every single person out there for all of the support you provided, again, no matter how big or how small. And that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. This one took a bit longer than I expected to make, but hopefully it does give you all of the information that you require in order to get a better understanding on my position as of right now, where we are at, and when you can expect content on this channel. I'm gonna try and aim for that August time, but I can't guarantee it as of right now. But let's hope that if I manage to replace at least the Nintendo Switch dock, we get the ball rolling once again when it comes to things like Monster Hunter lore videos. But that's it for the time being. Hopefully you're now up to date with all of the things going on regarding myself. And that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Onward and upward.